Happy Wednesday, guys. Good morning. Oh, and what a beautiful morning it is. January 20th. So many crazy things going on today. And it is going to be like a historic day because it is Inauguration Day. And I think this is the first time in American history where we've had a president so resistant to leave the office. I haven't actually been following, but it's kind of hard not to see what's going on. And it'll just be interesting. But yeah, enough on that topic though, because that will happen. It's going to be today, and I think it's going to happen before noon, actually. I think, if I heard on the radio correctly. But besides that, there are a lot of other things to celebrate and appreciate today, such as DJs. It is DJ Day. So I guess the first DJ was in 1909, but he wasn't called a DJ because they hadn't come up with the term disc yet. So disc jockey wasn't invented. He was a California college student who was 16 years old, Ray Newby, and he transmitted music on like a little transmitter. And I can't even wrap my brain around what that was. I'm not very knowledgeable about old technology, I guess. Because it was just a transmitter that played music, and he broadcasted records, new released records during that time. So yeah. And then there was Alan Freed, who is known for, I guess he was a 50s DJ from the 1950s, and he was renowned for coining the term rock and roll. He was also called Moondog, so you might know him as Moondog rather than Alan Freed, but I didn't know him. But I definitely know the term rock and roll, and I love that term, and I love certain songs that have that term in it, so I guess I should thank Alan Freed for that. Really, DJs know the music, and they know how to put it together, and how can you not appreciate DJs when you go to a reception at a wedding reception or a party of any sort, and there's a DJ? He's the one who's actually making the party fun, kind of moving it around, like the chicken dance. They just make the party. So DJs, I appreciate you. It's also Cheese Lovers Day. It's not about the cheese, it's about the cheese lovers. But I did try to do a little research on when cheese began, because I love to learn a little history about this stuff too. Apparently it happened in the Roman Empire. I didn't find a whole lot of information, but it did spark my fascination. So please, if any of you know more history about cheese, write it in the comments, because I would love to learn more. And my limited little research that I went into this morning, I couldn't find very much on it. It's just from the Roman Empire. I guess it was so long ago that they didn't have much information. That's just some of the earliest information they have that came from the Roman Empire, but I don't know. It was from 100 AD, so I thought it would be older than that, because it's a pretty simple thing to do, with milk, curdled milk, that had to have just been a discovery, not a creation. So I don't know. I found it interesting. Also, it's Penguin Day, so who doesn't love those little adorable penguins? And so Penguin Day, so you could probably visit those at SeaWorld, or you could just research them, or watch those really cute cartoons or movies, or just appreciate and love them. They're adorable. It's also Buttercrunch Day, and so Buttercrunch is really bad for you, as far as it has a really high sugar content. It's super addicting. Once you start eating them, it's really hard to stop. It's toffee with some kind of brittle, crunchy substance kind of mixed into it. They usually put it on flat sheet pans, put the crunchy stuff, and then pour the toffee on top of it, and then bake it, and then they're just little, I don't know, Buttercrunch. Yeah, so if you're on a diet, today is the best day to break your diet and have some Buttercrunch, because that's why they made a day for it, so you can break it. It's also a day of acceptance, which is spawned from a woman, Annie Hopkins, who started 3E Love, which is a organization that inspires people with disabilities to empower themselves through pride and passion rather than charity, to, take control over their lives and, make a difference and, have control and do stuff with their lives and, reach their goals. So that's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's actually the anniversary of her death today, which is why they made today Acceptance Day. So it's the 12th anniversary of her death. So that's actually really sad. Normally it's a birthday or some significant, like the beginning of the organization, the first day, but they did it from the death. So I'm not quite sure why they did it, but it's a beautiful message to carry on. So Acceptance Day. Museum Selfie Day too. So it's #Museum Selfie. So if you go to a museum, and a lot of museums jumped on board with this. A lot of them said that they originally didn't want people taking pictures within the museum, but it was a London woman, Mar Dixon, who said that selfies will promote awareness of the museums, because when people take selfies and then they post them on social media, it's a lot more likely for them to go viral, so to speak, or to get more likes, or to be, noticed because that person is in it. And then other people want a picture with that same thing, so it spreads awareness. So hashtag Museum Selfie was invented, and now today is today. Today is the day to go to a museum, take a selfie, and then hashtag yourself on social media. So you can thank Mar Dixon for that. And a lot of museums lifted the restrictions, so I think that's pretty cool, because I'm also definitely one of those people that prefer, whether it's a selfie or it's taking a picture of someone else, the person I'm with, or my kids or something, somebody has to be in the photo, or it's just a picture of something. I prefer it with other people, because I prefer pictures with people in it. People I know. It's also take a walk outside. So if the inauguration is really frustrating you, you can go outside, take a walk. If it's really not the inauguration itself, I guess. It's more all the people talking and giving their opinions on the news, or debating, or I don't know. Politics can get so heated. So take a walk outside. It's good for your health. And today is beautiful, especially if you're in Central Florida. It's 47 degrees. There was no frost on my windshield this morning. A nice, beautiful walk outside is the key to health. And it's Wednesday, so it's hump day. We're halfway through the week. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.